Well, you're right. I mean, I must say, as I emphasize in my book, Living the Asian Century, I was born in Singapore by accident. I mentioned I have first
Yes.
cousins in every corner of the world. I could have been born in Guyana, in Suriname, in Nigeria, but I ended up being born in Singapore. And that was the biggest fortunate accident of my life because I had no idea that I was going to be born in a society. And as you know, I do say outrageous things from time to time. One of the most outrageous things I say is that Singapore has been the most successful society since human history began. And what do I mean by that? Singapore has improved the living standards of its people more quickly and more comprehensively than any other human society has in human history.
Yeah.
So I as a child, I was living in a very third world society with a per capita income of $500. My house had no flush
Yeah.
toilet. I was put in a special feeding program when I was young. And now I'm living in a society where the per capita income is
Yeah.
$88,000,
Incredible.
higher than that of United States or United Kingdom. Now that's amazing, right? And I benefited from it. But I also, when I was dean of the Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy, I told my students, I gave them every one of them same lecture. I said, I'm going to give you the secret of Singapore's success free of charge. And I said to them also that if you can implement the secret, I guarantee you success, right? And I captured this secret with a simple acronym, MPH. MPH doesn't stand for miles per hour. It stands number one for meritocracy, which we have spoken about, and which is again the Chinese advantage. By the way, the United States also has a meritocracy, I must emphasize.
Of course.
The competition to get into American universities creates a tremendously
Yeah.
powerful
Well, I mean,
meritocracy.
they've benefited as being the
So
global
yeah,
magnet for talent
so
for that reason, right? The
exactly.
talent
So
says that's where my merit will get
so
most.
all the great societies are basically built on meritocracy.
Yeah.
You pick the best minds to fill the best, most important positions in private sector, in government, and elsewhere. Singapore is an incredible meritocracy. You know, to get to senior position in government, you really got to compete your way
Yeah.
all the way to the top. And then the second P, the P stands for pragmatism. And here, the best definition of pragmatism was given by Deng Xiaoping, the Chinese leader, when he said, it doesn't matter whether a cat is black, a cat is white, if a cat is white, it's a good cat. So it doesn't matter whether it's capitalism or communism, whatever works, we use it. So Singapore, as you notice, is a complete mishmash,
Yeah.
right? We are very, very capitalist in some areas, right? Look at our banking sector, look at our tech sector, and so on and so forth, right? And yet, look at our social policies. We have about 80% of the population live in homes that are built by the public sector, right? It's like a socialist paradise,
Yeah.
right? So we take elements from capitalism, socialism, whatever works, we use it. That's Singapore's pragmatism. We copy from every country in the world. Singapore is the best copycat country in the world. So why, Dr. Goh Keng Swee, the architect of Singapore's economic miracle, said to me, Kishore, no matter what problem we encounter, it's never a new problem.
Yeah.
Somebody somewhere has encountered the problem before. Let's go and see how they solved it and adapt it to Singapore.
Yeah.
And we don't understand why other countries don't become copycat countries. It's so easy. And then the final, of course, H is the hardest one, is honesty, which means zero corruption. Now, Singapore really has got zero or near zero corruption. And that's the hardest part for most societies in the world. Because even in the United States of America, if you want to be very brutally candid about this, the United States has no illegal corruption, but it has a lot of legal corruption. It's the only country in the world where you can pay the congressman to pass legislation that will benefit your company, like the pharmaceutical companies. You can pass legislation that says that the VAT agency of the United States cannot negotiate prices
Yeah.
with pharmaceutical companies. Now, come on. That's corruption. It's legal, but it's corruption. So fighting corruption is the hardest thing in the world. And that's what Singapore has done an amazing job, because we had three incredible founding fathers, Lee Kuan Yew, Goh Keng Swee, Rajaratnam. If we didn't have these three great men, who were surrounded by other great men too, by the way, we wouldn't have come where we are today. So that is the secret of Singapore's success, and it's easily accessible.